Well, hello.
Hi, everybody. Happy
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
It's December when you said Christmas Eve is a week away.
week
and I
away.
said, don't remind me.
I know, right? We are literally a week away from Christmas Eve right now.
I
Hard to
know.
believe. I'm all messed up by the date, to be quite honest with you, because
know.
I think,
It's mayhem.
and everyone has so much to do in the next week.
So much to do. I literally just said to Jason, our director, I was like, my to-do list is as long as a CVS receipt. Like, I can't even explain how long the to-do list is, but it's long.
Well, Santa's got to get ready. You have kids.
I know.
There's a lot going on. I think, like anyone, we're all just kind of, there's so much buildup, right?
So much.
And it's certainly a lot of fun, but it's important to,
Yeah.
take a break and enjoy.
No, today me walking into work was emblematic of my whole month.
Yeah,
I
this
told
is-
you, so I had a bag with all this stuff. I brought in cookies, and then I had my dinner and my lunch and 2 hairsprays that I just bought and 2 seltzers and a water and God knows what else I had in there. And
All this in your hands.
all this in my hands, and I walk right into the newsroom, and I don't know what happened, but it was like a bomb went off, and the seltzer exploded in the air, like all over me, on the floor. Everything fell through the bag, like it was a scene out of a movie. It was just,
Everyone came to the rescue, though.
I was like, I'm here, everyone. Like, if you didn't know Aaron was here,
You do
well,
now.
now you do. Yeah.
Well, the cookies were delicious.
Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, thanks to Patty
still
Cakes
ate 'em.
and my neighbor Caroline
They were
for those
delicious.
cookies. I know. I can't. Everyone was disappointed I didn't make them, and I'm like, listen, I got too much going on. I've been making food left and right, so
She's an
this I
amazing cook.
bought. Oh,
Absolutely amazing at everything she cooks.
I try.
You really are. You do cool things, and you
you.
grow your own vegetables in the summertime.
I
and all
do.
that fun
Tell
stuff.
me more about
You do
myself.
great. You're so great. Tomorrow, you tell me.
You're so great.
Tell me how great I am tomorrow.
You're so great.
No, she really is.
All right. Well, what's not great is
No.
4 people in Waterbury. This is ridiculous. It's been 4 days where they don't have water. I can't even imagine.
We're moving in the
I
right
mean,
direction now.
Yes, that's good. But some of them, like, they can't even boil it because it doesn't even come out of their faucets. So schools have been closed. It's just been.
And
it's
school
been a
is
whole big
closed again
mess.
tomorrow. We know that for sure
know.
right now, which is obviously very challenging, I think, for parents, right?
Yeah.
Because you have babysitter issues and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
School is closed for at least one more day. They are getting close right now to hopefully, at last check, get the water on tonight for everyone. It was about 100,000, then it went down to like 60. Now we're at like 40,000, I think,
Man,
if
it's
not
still
less.
So long.
Yeah, this was a really, really bad situation
Mm-hmm.
here that has gone on for a long time.
All right. So Owen Kingsley has the very latest on the water main break in Waterbury.
Well, as water slowly makes its way back into the city, more than a dozen schools right now cannot reliably flush their toilets or sanitize surfaces. The city is taking a very cautious approach because they say they have never reintroduced water to quite this large of a scale. Throughout the night tonight, the city will continue boosting water pressure to everyone in the city. Even after you have water in your home, you shouldn't drink it. The city is still under a boil water notice. They'll send samples in for testing Wednesday. They expect those results by Thursday. If they come back clean, the water will be safe to consume. In the meantime, many residents are relying on the bottled water the city has been handing out by the case. They ran out Monday and had to wait for a new delivery last night, then started right back up this morning.
So I just came here early because I know I don't got no water in the house, so I'm just trying to make sure I get as much water as I possibly can.
It's frustrating because I would prefer to stand here today and tell you that everyone in Waterbury has water right now. But by this evening, we expect that most people will.
The city will continue handing out bottled water Wednesday and Thursday at Municipal Stadium only, starting at 9 a.m. Your reporter in Waterbury, I'm Owen Kingsley, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, the next story here, 3 at 9, and this is crazy, happening in New Haven. Matt McFarland covering this today, but the second mugging in...
Well, almost identical to what
I
happened the
know,
other night.
like
So
pepper sprayed and
a young woman
robbed.
was leaving a bar the other night,
Yeah,
got pepper sprayed,
I know,
all kinds of stuff,
terrible.
and then it happened to now to a man in town.
I know, and the woman the other day said she carries pepper spray, but what good is it if
Right.
someone's pepper spraying you?
Right.
And just, I think there's a lot of young people always walking around and a lot of young women, and it's a scary situation for something like that to happen. So this is your reporter, Matt McFarland, with the very latest on this.
It's pretty alarming. The first robbery happening up Crown Street over here. The second one early this morning right here in the area of Church and Crown. Now, this is right by the Connecticut State Gateway campus. There are a number of cameras downtown in this area, and that's what detectives are looking at as they try to crack this case.
Oh, it happened today, too.
Manny Infante floored to find out a second person was recently pepper sprayed and robbed in downtown New Haven.
It hurts a lot to get pepper sprayed.
Police say a Yale grad student was walking on Crown near church around 1:45 this morning when a man ambushed him. The victim told officers the man pepper sprayed him, threw him to the ground, and stole his wallet and other belongings. The mugger is described as a young black man approximately 5'9" with a short beard. He was last seen heading down Crown Street towards State Street.
That's crazy. I'm from New York, so it's like a daily occurrence. I see that every day in New York. And I just moved here.
But here in the Elm City, what's really raising concerns is that this morning's attack is similar to one over the weekend, just a few blocks up Crown near York Street.
We don't know if it's the same person. So at this point, the detectives are still working on us.
A woman told police she was walking from a bar around 1 Saturday morning when an unknown man pepper sprayed her and stole her purse. In that robbery, the assailant drove off in a silver Chevy Silverado pickup truck. As police check surveillance cameras downtown, and there are plenty of them, they're also increasing their own presence.
We've been beefing up particularly our bar detail. We've had a lot more officers down there working on, obviously in concert with the police department as well, just increased patrols, but we would always encourage people to be proactive.
Police say that includes being aware of your surroundings, staying off your cell phone while walking, and traveling with friends when possible. Something Manny says everyone should be doing regardless.
Out here, hell yeah. You gotta make sure you always got like one eye open for everything, you feel me? Because you never know what's gonna happen.
Anyone with information into either of these two robberies is asked to call Yale or New Haven police. Your reporter in New Haven, Matt McFarland, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Well, certainly scary, I think, for anyone involved. And like we were talking, you just be careful, right? They said you should walk in groups. Definitely don't just stare at your phone while you're walking around. Obviously, it gets dark now at like 4:30 at night in the afternoon, so just be careful.
Early.
Yeah.
I know. Thankfully, though, that's coming to an end.
Yes.
What is it, December 21st?
I think the 21st is the shortest day of the year.
Okay, yeah.
And then it kind of starts sliding. So
And then we get more daylight hours, thankfully, which is great.
making our way towards spring.
I know. Well, last night, if you were watching the news at 11, you probably heard me coughing through half of it. So speaking of illnesses, I'm not sick anymore, but I was, and I'm just having this
Well, it's the cough, right? We all know that's
that
like
lingering
yeah,
cough.
It
that,
hangs
you
in.
know, and then of course this job's not really conducive to having a cough. So it's just and it's so panic inducing. Like I said to Mark, I was like coughing and then I go, I'm sweating. Like
Well,
sweating.
because it gets in your head, right? Like you're trying to control something
Yes.
and keep it from happening, whether
Yeah.
you're trying not to sneeze or anything like that.
The studio's always freezing. It wasn't last night. I was
No,
sweating.
no.
hot. But speaking of people being sick, this is obviously like 'tis the season, as they say, and flu cases really, really, really on the rise quite a bit.
Yeah, and I think that we'll see in this story here, there is a drop in the amount of people getting their vaccines. It's interesting. I got my flu shot at Stop and Shop a
Yeah.
few months ago. I did not get a COVID shot at the time. They were saying, you can get them both
Get
and all
both,
that.
yeah.
But there's been so much in the news about all these shots. And I just turned 50 and now I have to get this shingles vaccine. And it's like, there's so much stuff. So I
Yeah.
put off the COVID shot, but I just saw my primary care doctor and he was like, no, this is an important thing to get.
Yeah.
Listen to your doctor. And I'm not telling you at home to listen to me. Consult your doctor is the bottom line. But that's what
know.
mine said.
I didn't get the COVID shot and I haven't gotten I'm not 50 yet, but when I do, I have to get the shingles shot. Some people have bad reactions from that
Yes,
too.
I
which
know. Well,
makes me worry.
they told me that the second shot, because there's two
Yeah.
shingle shots.
to make you itchy.
Yes, and they
Yeah.
said the second one can sometimes make people not feel well for a little while.
Yeah. Well, the COVID shot always put me down.
Yeah,
When,
yeah.
in the midst of it, it was like a full day of feeling, but
Recovery.
it's better than, better than the
alternative,
alternative. So Dylan Fearon's talking about these skyrocketing cases and why it's happening. So take a listen here.
I'm more vaccinated than my cat. I know. I keep up with all of it.
Running errands in Middletown, Ann Eyrich says it was a no-brainer to get a flu shot in the fall. She's hoping others get theirs before Christmas.
Let the doctors and the scientists figure it out.
That's all I got to say. Dr. Husnain Kermali is the chief medical officer at St. Mary's Hospital in Waterbury. He's seeing an increase in flu cases and hospitalizations.
I think we're getting together more, which is a good thing for society. Unfortunately, I think we're also dealing with viruses which mutate.
The new aggressive strain of the flu, subclade K, is spreading all over the country and may evade the vaccine, which was developed before the variant emerged. According to the Department of Public Health, in the first 2 weeks of December, there have been more than 1,800 reported influenza cases, compared to just over 250 last year. That's a 606% increase. Doctors are also worried about vaccine hesitancy, a lack of trust in safety and effectiveness. CDC data shows flu shot numbers have been decreasing every year since the pandemic.
I believe that unfortunately there is a lot of misinformation about the vaccines right now, or maybe a lot of information that is not understood. What we're really trying to do is trying to relay the information that A, the vaccines are safe. The vaccines have a degree of effectiveness.
Luke and Amanda have been dating for a year and a half. Luke has a weak immune system and doesn't receive vaccines. Anna gets her flu shot for him.
I think it's just like good to think of other people, like even if you're in good health, like he can't get vaccines because of his immune system, and I think it's just my responsibility to make sure like I'm noting how I'm feeling and making sure people who are immune compromised are staying safe too.
I appreciate people like her who do that, and I encourage it. I want to encourage it.
Dylan Fearon reporting there for us tonight.
All right, let's get to our good news, right?
We need good news.
It's holiday lights time.
'Tis the season
to be jolly.
Well,
that didn't sound that bad. La 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 la.
I don't want to scare everyone away.
La. All right.
Beautiful job.
Thank you.
Let's go to Coventry.
Once in a while, it's when I'm in my shower. I sound really good. Okay, this is Brigham Tavern Road. It's really incredible. And I thought this was pretty cool. It's actually not advertised. So this is word of mouth. And
yeah, they just kind of do it.
Why? Because I think if you drive by once, you say to, a friend or a neighbor, hey, did you see that place?
Look at the sidewalk right through there.
And then it's cool. You can just walk up the driveway and they don't seem to mind. And it's elaborate. It's beautiful.
I love the commitment. People are committed.
How much work all this
Oh my
is.
gosh, that's the thing. And it is very expensive, right? These are not cheap decorations. Obviously, it's not cheap to run the electricity, the power, but it's a fun thing for so many people.
I bet putting them up is very fun, and then taking them down is not so fun.
Well, it's always sad too, I think, at the end of the season.
I know. Well, and it's just so much work, but it looks great. We also want to see your holiday lights. A bunch of you have been sending in pictures today. Someone sent one the other day that, it was just, a viewer sent it in, and it was unbelievable. It was the whole house was covered.
Well, I don't remember.
It was crazy. I just couldn't believe it. It was just, it literally looked like one of these major holiday light displays. And it was just at someone's house. It was pretty crazy. But
I love seeing the indoor ones too.
The Christmas trees.
Yes. I love when we have the fireplace and all that stuff and the pet laying around. The dog.
It always looks so cozy.
Yeah.
You all make us want to go into your homes.
I know.
Does that sound creepy? Mark and I are coming for a visit.
We're going to climb out of the television right into your living room.
It is, though. It's just like, it's so nice. It is. It's as much work as it's a special time of the year. It's really fun. All the movies that are on, and just everyone's in a good mood. There's cookies everywhere.
Well, and then I think after this, we get, you get into January, February, and you're like, okay, here comes the real heavy part of wintertime and the real cold.
I know.
Although we've been off to quite a winter here already. So.
And Sunday was fun because it was
I liked it.
First major snowfall for most of the state, and it was just
the timing was good for
I
people.
know.
Obviously people work weekends, but there wasn't a large amount of traffic and stuff like that.
No school buses headed and that kind of thing. But when it's snowing in March, come back and talk to us. We won't be saying the same thing.
March
if it's snowing in April, we're really not
really
saying
sad.
that.
March is never ending.
No,
it's
it's
the
never
one month
ending.
to me that's never
I know. February kind of is too.
Yeah.
March at least has March Madness, whereas February, I don't know what February has besides Valentine's Day, which no one likes Valentine's Day.
That's what it is. Yeah. Leave me alone.
I know. Exactly. Don't even get me a card. I'm good.
My sister always says, you know what I want for Mother's Day? I want a day alone.
Yeah.
You've said that.
I don't blame her. Yes. It's like, that's what you want. You just want like time to just relax and recharge.
Regroup.
Yeah.
But in the
Valentine's
meantime,
Day, Mother's Day, all those days.
right.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, we'll enjoy what we have with our family and friends over the next week or so.
We will. And you'll see Mark for Eyewitness News at
Yes.
10 on the Wax. And then you'll see both of us back on Channel 3 at 11.
So we'll see you later on.
All right. Take care, everyone.